The world is full of mysteries, some that can chill you to your bones. Today we dive into one such mystery. Enshrouded in the shadows of the unknown, a tale lurks, waiting to be told. A tale not spun from the threads of imagination, but woven with the chilling strands of reality. In the heart of the wilderness, where nature's voice echoes the loudest and human footprints are scarce, there lies a story. A story that whispers of an encounter that defies explanation and dances on the edges of our understanding. This tale is not a mere recollection of events. It's an echo of a chilling whisper, a shadowy figure glimpsed in the corner of your eye, the prickling sensation of being watched when you're all alone. As we delve deeper into this narrative, keep in mind, this is not a story spun around a campfire. This is a tale etched in the annals of the unknown. The tale that we are about to unravel is not for the faint-hearted. On a seemingly ordinary day, our protagonist, a curious explorer, ventures into the woods. The sun filters through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. Birds chirp in the distance, their songs echoing through the quiet. A gentle breeze rustles the foliage, adding to the symphony of nature. The day is calm, serene, an idyllic setting that belies the unease that subtly tinges the air. Our explorer, guided by an insatiable curiosity, treads deeper into the woods. Every rustling leaf, every whispering wind, every shadow that flits across the path holds a promise of the unknown. Our protagonist's heart beats a little faster, a thrilling blend of excitement and fear. This is an adventure, a journey into the heart of the wild, where every step could uncover a new mystery or a forgotten tale. Yet as the explorer delves further into the woods, there's a shift in the atmosphere. The birdsong seems to grow quieter, the breeze colder. An undercurrent of unease begins to seep into the calm, a hint of something lurking in the shadows. It's as if the woods themselves are holding their breath, waiting, watching. Our explorer, oblivious to the change, continues on, driven by the irresistible pull of curiosity. Little did our explorer know the woods had secrets of its own. As the sun began to set, an unseen presence made itself felt. Our explorer, once filled with the thrill of adventure, began to sense an uncanny shift in the atmosphere. The woods, previously a playground for the curious, began to take on a more sinister visage. The trees, once pillars of safety, now seemed to whisper secrets in the wind, their shadows dancing menacingly on the ground. The rustling leaves, once a soothing symphony, now resounded with an eerie discord. The once vibrant forest floor now seemed to cower under the weight of an invisible spectator. Our explorer's heart pounded in his chest, each beat echoing the dread that was slowly creeping in. He felt the hair on his neck stand on end, the chill of the forest air suddenly biting. His footsteps, once filled with purpose, now faltered, as if the ground beneath him was warning him of the unseen danger. His instincts screamed at him, a primal warning of a predator lurking in the shadows. Every rustle, every snap of a twig, every whisper of the wind felt like the forest closing in on him. As he ventured deeper into the woods, his torchlight seemed to dim, swallowed by the inky blackness. His senses heightened, he could feel eyes on him, the gaze of the unseen presence piercing through the darkness. The forest was no longer just a forest, it was a living, breathing entity watching, waiting. In the heart of the woods, our explorer was not alone. The night fell, and with it came the chilling encounter. As darkness draped itself over the landscape, the once familiar woods transformed into a maze of mysteries. The protagonist, our brave explorer, found himself engulfed by the eerie tranquility of the night. Suddenly the silence was shattered. A whispering wind carried an ominous melody, a chilling song of the unseen presence that lurked in the shadows. The explorer's breath hitched as he felt an icy touch grazing his skin. It was not the cold of the night, but something much more sinister. His heart pounded in his chest, a wild drum echoing the rhythm of his fear. He could feel it. The unseen presence was no longer unseen. It was there among the trees, watching him. An inexplicable force drew him deeper into the woods, the moonlight his only guide. The air grew denser, the rustling leaves louder, and the silence more profound. Then he heard it, a low growl, a sound that no human or animal could produce. It was a voice that echoed the terror of the woods, the faceless terror that had been watching him all along. The explorer stood frozen, his heart threatening to burst out of his chest. The growl grew louder, closer. He could feel the ground tremble beneath his feet, the trees quivering in fear. The voice was now a roar, a deafening sound that filled the air, leaving no room for doubt. The faceless terror was real. It was there in the woods, with him. The explorer felt his legs give way as he fell to his knees. He could see it now, the faceless terror, a shadowy figure lurking among the trees. Its eyes, two glowing orbs in the darkness, stared at him, piercing his soul. The sight was enough to send chills down his spine, enough to make his blood run cold. The faceless terror of the woods had shown itself, leaving our explorer trembling in fear. With the break of dawn, the night's terror seemed like a distant nightmare. But as the protagonist emerged from the veil of darkness, the echo of the horror was still palpable, clawing at the edges of their sanity. The dread was a bitter taste at the back of their throat, a constant reminder of the close call. Yet there was relief too, a sigh that escaped their lips as they saw the first light of day, a beacon of hope amidst the gloom. The lingering fear, however, was a heavy shroud, a shadow that refused to dissipate. The unanswered questions were like pesky gnats buzzing around, disrupting the peace. What was it that they had encountered in the woods? Was it real, or a fragment of their terrified imagination? Would they ever find answers? Or would they forever be haunted by the unknown? The woods remained silent, holding on to its chilling secret, leaving us with a tale that sends shivers down our spine.